Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Do you guys play in a clan? How many of you are clan members? If you are a clan member and you've played some clan wars or tier 8 or tier 6 skirmishes, post the replay and send me the link. I'll start featuring some clan battles, and that's exactly what we have today. We have Revel 1 from the CSN clan is playing the Happy clan. It's tier 8. Tier 8 versus tier 8. And Revel 1 posted this on worldoftanksreplays.com. We're going to watch it and have some fun watching something other than just random battles. In random battles, it's chaos. People run around and do the craziest things. But in a clan battle, this particular one I think is a skirmish, tier 8 versus tier 8, 10 versus 10. They've got some strategy. There's someone in charge. There's someone telling the team where to go. And it looks like the majority of the team is heading to the center. Their EBR 75 has done a quick little spotting run up the 2 line, and 2 Bodasks are moving into the bushes to snipe. Let's make the minimap even bigger. Strategy. Meanwhile, the other clan, the Happy clan, has their own strategy. They look like they've moved in force into the middle, and they also have an EBR 75 who did a little bit of a spotting run. Look at the tanks they've chosen to take. This clan took 3 BZ-176, 1 BZ-166, and 2 BZ-176, an Astron Rex, which is an interesting choice, 2 Bodasks, 2 Progettos, and an EBR. What? No defenders? And it looks like these guys are facing off against each other in the center here. Now, this EBR has spotted a Progetto at B2. He spotted 3 players at B1. Did you notice that, guys? Look at the minimap. He spotted 3 players here, which is very important because all of a sudden this team knows that the enemy team has split their forces. Meanwhile, there's one guy on their team that probably was not listening to the shot caller, this BZ-176, who just randomly drove up here by himself to C8, but maybe he's just got the big kahunas and he said, I can move up there, and he's getting shot now. Listen to your commander. You probably wandered up there by yourself, didn't you? But it's interesting how clan battles shape up. Now, with the information these guys know right now, the enemies are split into 2 groups. They are mainly in the center with 2 Bodasks hanging back. Their EBR is dead, so they no longer have a spotting tank. That's a problem. They chose not to react to the fact that there's 3 Progettos on the 1 line and the rest of the team in the center. Maybe, I don't know what they could have done. Could they have sent some fast tanks to move up the 1 line? Maybe not. But now, look at the minimap. The enemy Progettos and their EBR went down the 1 line. They decided to push down the 1 line, and they paid for their stupidity. 1 Progetto and 1 EBR died. And now it looks like this clan has switched it up, and they said, look, 2 Progettos by themselves, the bulk of the enemy team in the middle, so they're making a move here, right? This is what you don't see in random battles. They've sent their fast tanks down south to try and get an overmatch versus those Progettos. They know there's 2 Progettos down there by themselves, so they're sending 2 Progettos and an AMBT and the remaining Bodask, and they're hoping now to overmatch those guys. They're going to go at them 4 versus 2 because that Happy clan split their forces. So now they're capitalizing on this split. I don't know why this guy stopped. He stopped, but I thought they were going to go 4 versus 2. One guy stopped. I'm not sure why. It's probably not a great move. And these guys just going to go in and focus fire, take some hits, and take these 2 guys out. Now they've got the overmatch. They don't care if they get hit, except this guy's wandering off, and they're not really doing it right. The enemies have launched an airstrike. That's why the Bodask was waiting. He's probably on a reload. They could have executed that a lot better, right? But now waiting for the airstrike. They had an overmatch. Now the enemy team knows they're there. The enemy team's not reacting. Let's just face it, these 2 clans are not reacting quickly to what's changing on the battlefield. But these guys have taken out the 2 Progettos. The 1 BZ that wandered off by himself has been taken out, but now they have an advantage. 6 versus 4, and the enemies are in the middle. It's actually pretty close. It's 7 versus 6. Now, when they went down here to get the overmatch, the enemy team said, hey, they've gone down south, let's push the middle. And they put pressure on here in the middle. And were able to tie it up. So now it's very close. very close. And it looks like Revel 1 is moving back to the middle with his Budask. They're going to go and help their two BZs. When the BZ takes one out, they exchanged fire. BZ166. So it's the tech tree version and the premium version. And now it's 8-6. There's only a Budask and a sneaky little TVP left. TVP has not been spotted yet, but it looks like they're going to win this battle. Are they going to win this battle? They could still lose if they wander off into the open by themselves because they're all low HP. I think that that SHPTK TVP is a pretty good sniper and could be hiding in the bushes, maybe at A3 or A4 or maybe at A8, somewhere like that. They've got a Budask that has a high burst damage. If these guys get out spotted now, they could still lose. So what are they doing? The BZ166 is wandering into the open by himself. Really, what they need to do now, Barry 98 in his Budask has the speed and the stealth, and he could skirt along the A line through the bushes and try and spot for his team. He checked A1, A2, they're not there. So, but they have to be careful, right? Because if he just blindly drives forward and gets taken out by the enemy Budask, then all of a sudden it's a very close game. So they have to be careful. These guys are moving around the center, moving east towards the center. The BZ166 is moving along the bush line there, which is good. And now there goes the Budask, the Barry 98. You notice how they're working together? I thought I'd show you a clan effort. Oh, and there you go. They spotted the TVP, who I don't know how he got spotted. He must have shot and not bushed himself. And that was a pretty poor play by the SHPTK to be outspotted by the Budask there. He must have taken a shot and didn't bush himself. I don't know where the enemy Budask... There he is. Okay, the enemy team is not really working together very well. They didn't set up so that they could sneak up, spot someone, and set up an ambush. It looks like they're just running for their lives. But it's very nice to see a team playing together like this with strategy. And now you'll notice the BZ166 and the Budask are slowly pushing, looking for the TVP, who has some speed. This guy, oh, there he is. They found them both now. So they're going to move in and take them out. But they're still being very careful. They put the BZ166 in the cap. And they decided, we're just going to go cap. Because they're scared. Which they want to win, right? So it looks like the Progetto 46 here is going to the cap. Their Budask is still moving forward. Remember, they're all like 400, 500 HP. 2 shots from the Budask and 1 shot from the TVP and they're dead. So they're choosing to be pragmatic, and they're going to try and win this game by capping. There you go. The BZ just got hit by the Budask once. Could have died. It looks like 2 of them are still moving down to try and engage the enemies while these guys ensure victory. There you go. They're taking one guy out. Completely different game, isn't it? Completely different game. It's a team battle when you play in a skirmish like this with clans. And if you are part of a clan and you've played some that are fun, keep the replay, load it on WTReplays.com, and I'll do commentary and try and make sense of your strategy. So a victory over here, and you'll notice that the happy clan here, I guess, wasn't so happy they lost, but they put up a good fight, and the CSN clan wins it here. Let's watch another one. And I know, guys, it wasn't a Unicom and an overpowered tier 10 reward tank killing 10 enemies and doing 11,000 damage. I know we didn't witness that. Spamming gold like a mofo. Just regular schmoes playing, having fun in a clan. And I'll say it again, if you have a good replay and you're in a clan, post it. Click the About tab on my YouTube channel here, and it'll tell you how to send me the replays. And once a week or so, once every couple of weeks, I'll start featuring some clans. TRYIT clan, shout out to you guys, is the next competitor versus the same bunch that we saw before. And this time they're on Sand River. Now, what would be their strategy on Sand River? It looks like they brought the same loadout. Interesting selections. 3 BZs, an AMBT, which... an Astron Rex, 2 Budasks, 2 Progettos, and 1 EBR. The EBR zooms to the center of the map to spot. Center of the map to spot, not the center of the map to spot. And it looks like he has spotted the almost, half the enemy team crossing in the open. And they're going to pay for their stupidity of crossing in the open because the EBR spotted them and they've taken, the enemy team has taken some damage here. Okay, taken a lot of damage. And it looks like the enemy team has split their forces. Right, so the EBR provided some good intel there. Now it looks like this clan has sent a fairly formidable force down into the gully there at G5. And they know they have an overmatch at G5 because if you'll count the dots here, look at the mini-map, you'll notice that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 of the enemy spotted here, which means there's only 4 there. So really, if I was shot calling here, I'd get all of these guys to push to push these guys in the gully and take these positions. But they've got shots of opportunity here though because their EBR is providing some fantastic spotting assist. So these guys, these Progettos and Burasks, are just getting ready to snipe those Progettos on the enemy team. The Astron Rex on their team is at K3, which is a little bit like, why would you go to K3? You kind of know where all the enemies are, so this Astron Rex maybe, he's probably getting some long-range shots here. That's what he's probably doing, but he could move right in here. But you see how, I'm a backseat driver here, right? I'm saying what I would do is, it's very interesting when you're playing these clan battles. There's lots of different ways of doing it. The enemy team has decided to push their Progettos. This guy has been spotted. He's taking hits. There's 1, 2, 3 Progettos and a Buras that are heading down the A line. They've launched their airstrike at the Buras. I don't know if that hit or missed. But it looks like what the enemies are trying to do is sweep in from the north and hold the position right here. But now this team is doing what I thought they should do near the beginning there. They're pushing on these guys in the gully, but they're not doing it in strength. They've just got a BZ here. Look at the minimap, the AMBT and another BZ, and it looks like it's 3 versus 2 here, but a Burask is coming up behind them. See, they went and fought an equal battle, like 3 versus 2, 3 versus 3. They chose to do that, but about 2 minutes earlier, when they noticed that the enemies were split up, with the Progettos going north and not very many enemies in the gully, they could have overmatched them like 7 versus 3, right? They could have rushed down there and taken them out quickly. But it looks like they're slowly picking away at them, slowly picking away, and they have won the gully. And I think in this game what happened is their EBR 75, whoever's playing the EBR on this team, did a fantastic job spotting and noticing that the enemy split their forces. The enemy team made a bad mistake splitting their forces like that, especially after being detected. It's okay to split your forces, but once you're detected, you got to completely change it up. Oh, we're detected, and they got to go support each other. And they did not do that, so they're just getting ground down now. Is that a word? Ground down? And it looks like another victory. Another victory here. And well played. Well played. Fun to watch. I like these clan battles. So a victory here for the CSN clan. Thanks for posting those games, guys. And they defeated the TRYIT clan. But even when you lose, even when you lose, you have a fun game with some friends in a clan. You usually have one person who's giving instructions, shot calling the battle, and it helps you learn strategy and where to go as a team. And we had a couple of, just regular schmoes playing versus each other. And it was fun to watch. Thanks for posting it. If you guys are in a clan and you want to be featured, post your most exciting games. Some tier 10 battles, some tier 6 battles, some tier 8 battles. Send me a link of the replay from WOTreplays.com. My email address that you send replays to is under the About tab and on the YouTube channel here, up above my head somewhere or down there, wherever. On the homepage of my YouTube channel, and I'll look for them. And every couple of weeks, I'll do a feature of some clan battles. Okay, guys, let me know what you guys think if you enjoyed that. It wasn't super Unicom gameplay; it was just regular schmoes. A little bit different than gold spamming tier 10s in random battles. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I will catch you on the next one.